Hey guys, I haven't made a vlog in a while, but recently a lot of things happened to my life, so I'm gonna tell you what was going on. First, me and my friend, we were talking to go to Bruno Mars concert, because right now he's having a romantic tour around the US, around Europe, and it actually was quite complicated to find proper tickets to be next to each other and to not be in the ass. And even though we were ready to go to another country or city around Europe just to go to his concert, we found 2 tickets next to each other in Berlin. The prices were crazy. It was like €200 per person, even though I was checking the prices in December and it was around 100-120, the same seats. So next time if you're planning to go to popular artist concert, you have to buy the ticket before like 6-7 months before the concert day. And yeah, we bought the tickets and I found out that my friend George have never been in Berlin before, so I was responsible to show the city, the main neighborhoods and all of the entertainment. So George came over before 2-3 days the concert day. It was quite difficult to manage to show everything just in 2 days, because Berlin is such a huge city and the distances are big, and actually I felt like I'm as a tourist as well, because when you're showing your city, your own city to someone else, I think you can see the city from a different perspective, because I just realized how huge is Berlin and how many things you can do here, you can see, you can experience with. And in the end of the first day, we planned to go to Berghain Club. And the most obvious thing what can do every tourist in Berlin, to try to get into Berghain Club. For people who don't know what Berghain is, basically Berghain is one of the best clubs in the world, and it's really difficult to get into the club because the face control is so strict, and basically around 50% of the people who standing on a line, they usually just rejected. And we were like, we have to go there, we have to try, because first of all they're required to be full black, and we were not. And of course we were refused, because we were just approaching to the club to wait in a line, and the security guy, he just watched us and just said no, and it was like 2 seconds. And on the way back we saw a lot of people who was also rejected and they were upset. But after we decided to go to Kit Kat Club, and actually I cannot even say what was going on in Kit Kat Club, but for those who know what's going on in Kit Kat, you know. But it was really cool. It actually was the day I realized how techno might be cool, because before I always was like, I don't like techno, I hate techno, I don't understand techno. But in Kit Kat Club, it's considered like one of the best clubs in Berlin. And after visiting, I can say that because the DJs, they were incredible. I have never heard such as high quality music before, and the sound system they have, it's actually difficult to describe what I felt, but I was feeling like I'm not even listening to music, I'm feeling the music through all of my body. Then I found out why people love Kit Kat, why people love techno. It was definitely worth it, and if you will be in Berlin, don't give a shit about Berghain, go to Kit Kat. It's worth it. It was the best night ever I had. And the second day was fucked up because it was like 41 degrees. I felt I was melting, literally. And basically we would just keep exploring the city. In the evening we were very tired and we just decided to stay at home. We didn't have energy to go somewhere else, to hang out. We were like, we need to keep energy for tomorrow because next day was Bruno Mars concert. Finally, the Bruno Mars concert day. It actually was very crowded. It was like 70,000 people because it was sold out. We came over before like 3 hours before the concert started, and it was also fucked up because it was very hot. And how was the concert? It was nice, but not enough. I wouldn't say it worth 200 euro. And the sound system sucks. It was really sucks. And sometimes we were trying to just understand, just to recognize what the song is playing right now. And it actually was very significant. Because of the sound issue, I missed some of the songs. Also, Bruno Mars was too dry, I would say. He didn't even talk with audience, he was just singing and that's it. Was no any communicate with audience. And I expected more. There was fireworks as well, it was really cool, but it was not enough for Bruno Mars of his communication with audience. So that's why I wouldn't say I was satisfied enough. And actually I was choosing between Bruno Mars and The Weeknd because they were having the tour at the same time. When I saw The Weeknd concert, I was like, what the hell? The prices were almost the same, even I would say for The Weeknd it was cheaper. And the performance he made, his communication with audience, it cannot even be compared with Bruno Mars. And next day after the concert, we traveled to Prague. We actually were planning to go to Prague. We just bought the ticket and booked the hotel, but we didn't have any plan or what to visit in Prague. like 2 days and a half. And first day we were just exploring the city. Prague is actually a very cool city. This is the city I would go back again and again because it's really cozy, it's really beautiful, it's clean, it's less crazy people, less homeless people, and I really liked it. I would even live there. People still visiting Prague, and Prague is one of the most visiting cities in Europe, and I can say why. So second day we were just visiting the main monuments, the main neighborhoods, the main points of the city. And in the end of the day we went to a bar to watch World Cup. It was a match of Germany against Paraguay, and it was the playoff. And I hope that Germany will win, but eventually they lost the match and they were kicked out from playoff, unfortunately. The last day in Prague we spent so bad, we just wasted our time because we checked out from hotel. We had like 7 or 6 hours before the bus, and we actually have been almost everywhere in the city and we had no idea what else to see. We were walking, it was raining, but yeah, in the end George took the bus and he traveled back to Vienna, and I took my bus and I went to Berlin. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this trip, and hopefully you enjoyed coming along with us. Thank you for watching and see you in the next vlog.